What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary top of the mood reaction video. Get this video a big thumbs up. It helps crush that YouTube algorithm. It's totally free. You are a blessing. You are amazing. And every single one of you is a blessing to the world, man. And you heard that from your boy. And comment down below any legendary top of the mood reaction videos you guys want to see. Let's go. Quick
Every
word.
night before I go to sleep, I speak to the man that rules above. He helps get me through these trying times. He guides my way and gets me through the mud. As a
Facts.
mortal man, I put my life in your hands, cause I know you'll do everything to steer me straight. And
Facts.
because of that, a lot of people tell me that I'm wrong and they act like they're right, but it's clear they ain't.
For real, a lot of people could project anything on you if you let it happen, family. The deception, the deceit of people trying to be contrary to your belief system. But if you let the higher power be your discernment and fill you up with the Holy Spirit to help you discern everyday activities to make the righteous choice, even when you feel bad, still doing the right thing. That's what it's all about.
They smear your name, but I fear your reign. Some folks don't know how much you sacrificed. And when judgment day comes, they're gonna be sorry, cause they're all gonna have to pay a massive price. But
Facts. Oh my goodness, bro. I love that right there. Straight up facts, man. He's sitting here giving y'all biblical wordplay right here. Biblical game right here, I should say. Spitting it.
I won't, cause I live for you. No matter how many of my peers doubt me, every breath I take and every step I make is in your name. That'll never change. Dear Fauci, Easter's coming up. Do you think that I could spend it with my loved ones? Maybe open up the window, let the wind blow. Maybe circulate the air, mix it up some.
Ooh, I like how he did that. Like the wind blow and the end and the second little hold up.
Ones, maybe open up the window, let the wind blow. Maybe circulate the air, mix it up some.
Yo, I like how he did that. Sorry, Phil. I gotta run that back. I trying to get the bar right. I gotta put the captions on right there. Cause I just woke up. I'm a little bit slow right now. Excuse me.
Spend it with my loved ones. Maybe open up the window, let the wind blow. Maybe circulate the air, mix it up.
He said maybe open up the window, let the wind blow, maybe circulate the air, mix it up some. Steph Curry with the pot with it. He just did the bar flow.
Some? No, I was kidding too. It's just a little joke. I would never disapprove. I already put the chair 6 feet apart and cut a little hole in my mask big enough to get my spoon through. Yup. Yes, my lord. Vaccine cards are gonna get checked at the door. I don't care if my brother, my father, my mother doesn't have it. If they don't, they can go next door. They're not welcome at my table. I don't care if you've already had it. There ain't nothing you can tell me. This is fatal. I ain't buying into the junk that Trump sold you chumps. Fuck your narrative. I'm not gonna help you with your fable. I'm trying to keep my health stable. They don't even have their booster shots. They're my family and I love them to death, but they're gonna kill me if I let them in. Should I do it or not? And my friend keeps trying to convince me that he's fine cause he's been vaccinated, but it isn't the same. He only got 2 shots. That was 6 months ago. You gotta get free. Now the definition has changed.
Facts. You gotta wait 6 months. It's like how many shots you gonna get, man? You know what I'm saying?
He better stop bitching cause he might need 4, maybe every quarter of the year.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, bro. Samson, don't say that, bro. Please do not say that, bro.
There might be more. Why would you ask questions at a time like this? I mean, I could loot a Nike store. Always talking about natural immunity, vitamin C and capsules of glutamine, water and exercise, going to the gym and eating healthy, zinc and potassium. Ooh-wee. He probably loves Joe Rogan, and that's why his views are inapt. I mean, fucking immune systems? How stupid is that?
I just want to put in something real quick. Just a quick, just some quick game real quick. Or a gem or a diamond, however y'all want to call it when somebody giving you wisdom. You know how he just mentioned glutamine and gluten and vitamin C and all that, going to the gym, working out, eating right. The suicide rate is so high now in America due to not having positive social relationships. You know what I'm saying? If anything, there's relational illness in the sense of bad relationships, right? They're not healthy, they're deceiving, they might be hindering you, holding you back. And you can eat right, you can sleep right, you can work out, you could do whatever you got to do, but our souls shrink if we're not around people in a positive community, to be in that positive light, to be positive, to be positively enlightened. You get what I'm saying, family? And that's very important, because it's okay. Sometimes being alone, it hurts, but it's okay to spend some time with yourself because you owe yourself that. But after a while, you got to get out. You got to get some fresh air. You got to be around positive social people. And that's what will prevent the suicide rate and everything going on now. Because a lot of people is literally just Xing themselves out of the world. And I mean, COVID, in a sense, can be a blessing if you look through all the nonsense. in the sense of people will rather run through a house of burning fire before they sit with themselves, right? It's forcing people to sit with themselves and letting go of the secondary divisive distractions, but we still have to spend time with others. And if you're conformed to this social conformity of you cannot spend time with your loved ones, then it will really hurt you into the point where the suicidal rate will be so high. But you have to find a way to be around positive social people in your life to keep growing and evolving, and that will prevent majority of the suicide. See, I'm not God, but I can say common sense wise, that will prevent majority of the suicides going on. I mean, comment down below how y'all feel about it, family. Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree with me? And I just like to hear a contrary opinion or the opinion of those who do agree with me. Creating dialogue and discussion. Let's go though.
When have we ever relied on those? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What? Before 2020, don't be a dummy. You know that was such a long time ago. This is more than the flu, misfortune and doom. This is apples and oranges, a fork and a spoon. Just two different things that you can't even compare. And if you want to go there, you're a moron if you do. Idiot probably doesn't watch the news. He probably does his own research. He's a doctor too. Thinks critically, informs an opinion to the best of his advantage. I mean, I can't even talk to you. Have you not seen the SNL skits? Rest in hell. Piece of shit, don't even go there. I know you've heard the songs with Stephen Colbert. I know you've seen all of those vaccine musicals on the late night shows. How could you not? And if you don't believe those, I don't think that's what Fauci would want, huh? Nah, fuck the AIDS pandemic. That was way back in the 80s, man, forget it. I don't care that you got everything wrong back then, too. This is like way damn different. I'm willing to give you a second chance and a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Man, I don't like to get into the technical shit. Just tell me how many more injections to get.
Exactly, man. Sometimes when I go to the doctor, no disrespect to the doctors in the medical field and their professions. You feel what I'm saying? They are a service to the community. I respect, I salute. You know what I'm saying? But my higher power is medicine. You know what I'm saying? I respect it, but I don't. I always had this mantra where I say, you ain't gotta respect it, just don't disrespect it. I respect doctors. You know what I'm saying? I respect, and I go to the doctors in the sense of being I go to the doctors in the sense of respecting their profession of being a service to help me continue to be healthy, right? But it's only so far that can go to the point where things are out of our control, right? And in life, we have to learn how to surrender. And when it's out of our control, they kind of dose you up with medications and so forth. And the real medicine is in the Bible, right? Because it's only so far we can go to the point where we have to leave it in a higher power because that's part of faith. You get what I'm saying, family? That's part of faith. And if we knew everything, then we wouldn't need a higher power. And the simple fact is, we wouldn't grow, right? Because we know everything. How many times have you might have known everything or something that may came your way and you're just like, okay, like, cause you get big headed, you get airheaded like the candy. You get what I'm saying? Because you know what's coming because you already know what's next. So that can lead to a majority of people being complacent, right? Or just being stagnant because they know every move and then they moving at their own pace. But see that we have life pushing us back and forth, and life is smacking us like you got to get it in line. And you're like, all right, right. I surrender. I'm getting it. I'm tired of going through this. You get what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of life, smacking us into alignment. You get what I'm saying, family? And we need that. But like I say, medicine can only go so far to the point where the medicine is the true medicine is within the higher power, right? So I respect them for being a service to the community, helping me with my health. But the profession alone, I don't leave in the hands of my life, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be double minded with it, you know. But let's keep going.
Gain a function. Man, I don't like to get into the technical shit. Just tell me how.
Oh yeah, about the technical stuff. Sometimes they want to say all this big extravagant vernacular wording, right? Just be straightforward, So simple is everything. Just be simple. Like my boy Jesse Lee Peterson say, simple. The same thing with faith. You see how he just said he go to bed at night. Before he go to bed at night, he pray and he let God help him discern and establish the steps through all this activity and all this ruggish and all this stuff that's going on into the world, right? The chaos. Helping him to stay focused in a sense of direction, right? Well, that's the essential steps of faith. Keeping it simple. Reflecting on word. Seeing how it applies to today life and the message that you get from it, how you can apply it to your life every day. Being happy is a sense of It's a ritual, right? You have to do an everyday habit to maintain that happiness. Even if happiness doesn't mean, okay, there's no way in heck you're going to be happy every day. The overall state of happiness is overall peace no matter what comes your way. You're calm. You're not reactive, but you're responsive the right way, righteously, right? So keeping it simple. Like if I go to a doctor, I don't need to know, like, bruh, you saying all these technical terms, just keep it simple. Give me simple instruction. And that's what we need at times. Too much wordplay is enough to lead to divisiveness, right? That's a divisive tactic. If wordplay keep getting used in the sense of these vernacular fancy words that society really doesn't understand, but they only take nits and pieces to scurry us up and get us anxious and get us worried and stir our minds up, then will us running with that every day and not fully being attentive and paying attention and being precise and paying attention to detail to really extract and know everything word for word to really get, okay, this is the message. I get it. But if you're just pulling pieces away, and that's how the media work at times, that's how people work in general. If they are not, if they don't have good intention, they are very divisive in a sense of using wordplay, and you're just like, what? Huh? What? And then they say one word that just throw you off your loop, and you hang on to that one word, and you just get anxious, like, oh my goodness, why the heck did that happen? And this and that. But they sit here telling you a technical term, and little do you know, they just telling you something simple and making it difficult.
Many more injections to get. Gain of function. That's just Republicans saying some dumb shit. I don't count that. Fuck it. It's not about how many mistakes you make. It's when you make a mistake and how you bounce back from it. And you're real fucking good at that. There's so many things that have come to light. You could probably do something horrible like kill a dog and nobody would even. Oh, right. I don't mind if you butchered beagles. You can murder my grandma. I wouldn't look at it as evil as long as one of them does. And do it with their careless actions, maskless, ruthless people. It's like folks don't believe in you anymore. All the faith and the trust is gone. I don't care that you put hounds 6 feet deep in the ground. I always root for the underdog. Alright, I'm done fucking around. Insanity is doing the same thing again and again and then expecting a different result. That's not the exact definition of the word. It was Einstein's, but it makes sense, so it holds. Look, if I was your fitness coach and I was giving you routines to get to your goals, but you kept getting fatter and you weren't getting thinner, would you keep paying for me to assist you? No.
Nope, facts.
Or better yet, what if I was your physician and you came to me with a sickness and I'm supposed to fix it, and I gave you a bunch of prescriptions and they didn't work over the course of 2 years? Would you find someone different? I think there's a good chance you would, and if you wouldn't, guess what? It's your choice, and that's the good thing about living in America, at least until now, you had a voice. This has been a pain in the ass for everybody. It's really been a bitch from the start, but how many times you gotta get fucked before you realize they don't have your best interests at heart?
You see how now the mask mandates and everything, we're going back to normalcy. We did all that. Just imagine you someone come in your life and stir up all this ruckus and then just go back to normal and like just act like nothing happened. That's basically what's happening right now. But man, shout out to my boy Samson. He gave us not a quick word, he gave us a biblical wording on top of wisdomatic and a part of life wording. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the what type of class I could call this? Opium Mindset 101. You feel what I'm saying? This is just a beginner. You know what I'm saying? This is just a beginner. You got to go do your homework in this joint, man. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, come join the family. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your post notifications on, man. Come join the family and let the love supersede the hate. Peace, family.